How do algebraic expressions work? Imagine you're trying to solve a puzzle where some pieces are missing. Algebraic expressions are like that puzzle. They help you representing unknown parts of a problem with symbols, usually letters. These expressions combine numbers, variables, and math operations to show relationships between quantities. Think of variables as placeholders for numbers you don't know yet, like the missing piece in a puzzle. When you see an expression like 3 times a number plus 5, it helps you understand how changing that number affects the whole situation. At its simplest, an algebraic expression has one or more parts called terms. Each term might include a number called a coefficient, a variable like x or y, and sometimes a constant, which is just a fixed number. For example, in the expression 5x plus 3, 5 is the coefficient, is the variable, and 3 is the constant. These parts work together to show a relationship or a quantity that can change depending on what value you assign to the variable. Expressions can have different numbers of terms. A single-term expression like 7x is called a monomial. When you have two terms added or subtracted, like for x plus 5, it is called a binomial. If there are 3 terms, such as x squared plus 3x plus 2, it is called a trinomial. When you have an expression with any number of terms involving variables with whole number exponents, it is called a polynomial. The real magic of algebraic expressions is in substitution. You can replace the variable with a specific number to see what the expression equals. For example, if you have the expression 7x plus 10 and you replace with 2, you get 7 times 2 plus 10, which equals 14 plus 10, giving you 24. Remember to put parentheses around the number you substitute to keep the order of operations correct. Simplifying these expressions is also important. You do this by combining like terms, those with the same variable and exponent, and following the proper order of operations. This makes the expression easier to work with when solving equations or modeling real-life situations. For 10th graders, understanding algebraic expressions helps in many ways. You can write formulas to calculate costs, distances, or ages. It also shows how changing one part affects the whole problem, which is useful in everyday life. Learning to substitute and simplify helps you get comfortable with more complex problems later on. Practice by working through word problems that turn real-life situations into algebraic expressions. Break your practice into small, focused sessions to improve your skills steadily. In short, algebraic expressions are tools that let you representing unknown or changing quantities clearly. They help you think logically and solve problems efficiently. Mastering how they work is a key step in your math journey and beyond.